Hey guys, and welcome to another edition of Basic Brunches, where basically it's a bunch of my friends and we're having brunch chalk. I'm Stephanie, and today I'm drinking an apple juice cranberry rum drink.
Hey, what's up, people? What? Just kidding, I'm not like that. That's disgusting. I'm drinking Pedialyte. Stay hydrated, friends.
Hi, I'm Hana. Sorry, I'm eating. My fiance made me beignets. And then I have coffee, because I never usually drink coffee, but I have coffee in this pineapple tumbler that my mom sent me from Hawaii yesterday.
So cute.
Mahalo, Mom.
I know, mahalo.
Hi. Currently have my peach drink that I made. It's a tea. So it's a peach and green tea. So I was like, I don't think I can handle the others today.
All right, let's go ahead and get into the first topic of discussion. Today is National Philanthropy Day. What are some things that you want to do by the end of 2020 in regards to something philanthropic? I want to be able to do anything that I can where I can donate proceeds to like a local shelter or organizations or like animal shelters. Like my goal is to get 10 pounds of clothes out of my closet and to somebody who needs it. That's something that I can realistically see myself doing before the end of 2020.
So throughout the year, since, COVID and everything and the protests happened, Robert's donated some money to like the bail bond funds and stuff like that in both of our names. So if I can do another donation, I have links to the national resources on my Instagram and on my Twitter. So I'm really into true crime, especially when it has something to do with children and saving children. So I really want to donate to NCMAC, which is the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. And I listen to this podcast called The Fall Line, where they focus on children of color mostly and talk about those cases since they don't get as much attention as other children.
Personal goal probably be more environmental friendly with my choices. Maybe do like zero waste throughout my house, not using paper towels, plastic bags, using like less energy. The second one, I would like to donate, besides my money, my time to people who need it. So I have friends who are very involved with the homeless issues in LA, and I'd like to participate in that as well.
I also would have to agree with Carla. Like I am trying to be more hyper-focused on being conscious. Are my things recyclable? Are they accessible? Also, that's another thing. Like one of my friends, Andrea, she has a disability called spina bifida. She makes it very known that like there's some things that are acceptable for some people and some things that are not acceptable to others. So I think I'm trying to be more conscientious of like, can other people use this if they come over to my house? Just trying to be more conscious of that. The second one being my own personal goal is that I'm currently working on the It's a Great Day for Anthropology series. And the purpose of that really is just to kind of educate other people on how to be respectful on cultures, food, art, and etc. I guess just know the difference between cultural appropriation versus appreciation. And I think just in general to kind of enlighten people in like an easy, digestible format. Be like, oh, this is why we do the things that we do. And just kind of give it a place to accept each other's differences, but also recognize the similarities that we have as human beings.
I love everybody's like different things that everybody wants to do, because at the end of the day, it's just trying to make things better.
Yes.
In a selfless way. This is why I love my friends. Okay, well, there's no way to segue into this. So the next topic, are there any foods or drinks that you always anticipate for during the fall?
I will lead us into this, ladies, for Narnia. I love menudo. Menudo is this stewy soup kind from Mexico. It's good. And then pozole, it's just like heaven on earth, and it's warm. And especially when you're getting over a hangover or you've been drinking, that will cure it all. Second, I love sides. When I say like I like mashed potatoes more than the main course. So I am excited for mashed potatoes, stuffing, and that's about it.
I love Japanese sweet potatoes. It's called yakimo, and the easiest way to do it is you puncture holes in it with a fork, and you put it in the microwave, in there for like 5 minutes, and then put like hot butter on it and just eat it. And it is the most delicious thing in the world. My second is soup. I love soup. I'm a slut for soup. And in Japan, we have this like corn soup. It's more like a chowder, and it's just so creamy and so good. Soup season is the best season. There's certain soups that's just for autumn, and potato leek soup is another one that's like super amazing. I just like soup.
My favorite things that I look forward to in fall are persimmons. They're my favorite.
They are
I
great.
keep waiting for them to get ripe though. Patience is a virtue, but god damn it, you're so small. So like persimmons is like what I really look forward to, and then green acorn squash. You can make it into a soup. You can make it into just like roasting it and just cutting it in little pieces and like salt and pepper or whatever. So good. Mwah, mwah. Delicious.
We love to eat, girls. I love it.
So good. I am so glad that Carla volunteered as tribute to be the first one, because originally my list was pumpkin pie, pumpkin spice lattes, and maybe hot buttered rum. But then I realized, I was like, pumpkin porridge? So good. And tamales? Yeah, I love tamales. Like when it's handmade, like my friend's abuelita, she always makes them, and I'm just like, yo, can you drop them off? Because I've had the ones from Vallarta, but it doesn't taste the same. I need something that's cooked with love. Otherwise, I know you're full of shit, and I don't have time for that right now.
Well,
I'm not gonna lie, I'm like that with lumpias. With lumpias, I was like, if anybody can make me lumpias and bring it to me, I'll make you poke. That's the theme today. Cooking with love.
Cooking with love. Which brings us into game time.
Game time!
Yay! So the game I picked for today is called the Gratitude Game. So I asked everybody here to tell me what random colors they were given.
Red sticks would be people that you're thankful for. Orange sticks are places that you're thankful for. Green sticks are food that you are thankful for. Blue sticks are things that you are thankful for. And purple sticks are miscellaneous, something of your choice that you are thankful for.
I got a greenish hue and a purple-ish hue. So a food that I'm thankful for, if people didn't already know, is pumpkin. All the things you can do with pumpkin are just delicious all the time. I want it all the time. It needs to be an eternal seasoned food. Purplish hue, I'm just thankful to be safe. Like, I'm inside. I have somebody that I feel safe with. Carla got blue and purple.
Thanks. I am very grateful for space in general. It incites me, it entices me, and I love it so much to know more about it. Purple. I am so grateful for having Dungeons and Dragons as a thing that I could do while being quarantined, and that it's able to be played online. I love it. It's really fun to pretend to be something else, and I recommend it for everyone.
And then next we got Hana. And you got orange and blue.
So one place I'm thankful for is the library, because I'm a librarian and archivist. I and some of my coworkers came up with a book club where we get to talk about social justice. And so I work in a place where we're trying to better our community for our students. People think that we don't need libraries anymore because they think that it's obsolete because of the internet. Normal people can't do the research that we get to do. And not only that, but libraries are a safe space for people. We help people find jobs through our computer use and whatnot. So we are kind of a staple of society, I think. One thing I'm grateful for are my Louboutins, because I actually worked my butt off to get them. And it has been 5 or so years that I actually worked really hard to get a certain pair that was in the Sherlock TV show.
Yes!
Wearing them with with seam stockings or fishnets and like a trench coat, it will just give you so much confidence. And if somebody tries to assault me and I'm wearing them, like, I can definitely use them as a weapon.
All right, and Ren, you got the green and blue color.
One food, rice, because rice is life.
Yes!
And both my cultures, because I'm Peruvian Korean, like, we both eat rice. So I'm just like, all right, I have to acknowledge it. Bless. So the next thing that I am thankful for would probably be my cell phone, because it really has just allowed me to keep myself entertained during this pandemic, but also, keep in contact with all of my friends and families. Like, if the pandemic happened like maybe 20 years ago and we were still stationary, it would have been very difficult. I would have been bored out of my mind.
Well, that concludes game time.
Oh my God.
So now we're going to transition into shout outs.
I think it was earlier this month, Wikipedia was asking for donations as they do. So I guess my shout out would be to donate some monies to Wikipedia. You use them for your school reports. You use them for all these other things. Yes, you can't source them, but you can go down to the resources down at the bottom of the page as a source. They're doing the work and they're helping you out. So give them $1.
I just became part of a group called Queer Collective. It's where we've gathered a bunch of LGBT talented people who create content for different media and who are artists and whatnot. And I just got to talk to some of them and they've been just so awesome. And I'm really excited to see what they're able to create and contribute to social media and other art worldy things. And so, yeah, I want to shout out to them because they're fucking hilarious and they're fucking awesome. God bless the LGBTQ community.
In the spirit of being thankful, I'm thankful for my friends as well. And one person I'm really grateful for is a special friend of mine. His name is Aaron, and he makes cosplay armor. And veteran owned, it is at Carbon Panther on Instagram. Just check it out.
I would like to do a shout out to my sister from another mister and her company that she started up with a few other people called Dope Panels. And it's hemp-based acoustic panels. These panels are definitely something that she's very proud of, and they have artwork on them that look amazing, so definitely check out Dope Panels. That concludes Basic Brunches. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you, Hana, Ren, and Carla for being here today. Like, I appreciate these women, and I appreciate you guys for tuning in. And until next time, bye.